Gervonta Davis has fired back at Frank Martin, who had warned him on a live session ahead of their fight. "They just ain't seen enough of me. You know they just ain't seen enough of me." Both fighters have promised each other the worst experience in the ring, and it will be something the fans have never seen before. It's fight week of the Gervonta Davis versus Frank Martin fight, and Gervonta Davis has sent Frank Martin an immediate response after the Ghost had warned him on a live virtual session, while Gervonta Davis wasn't pardoning any of Frank Martin's statements, as he soon responded and even challenged Frank Martin to show him what he's got. "When they both lock horns in the ring, you know me being on a bigger stage, and actually getting to see me fight, you know the world only really got the me fight like 4 times. While Frank Martin showed up on the live session with a surge of excitement and eagerness, as he is less than a week away from the biggest fight of his life, a contest he believes will change everything. Martin will face World Boxing Association lightweight champion Gervonta Davis on Saturday at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. The 29-year-old Martin, who has 18 victories in 18 fights, including 12 knockout victories, will experience at least his first world title fight and his first time headlining a pay-per-view, and should he emerge victorious, he'll be the first to beat the dreaded Tank Davis, who has 29 wins in all 29 fights with 27 knockout victories, hitting more than a 90% knockout percentage. Tank is considered the face of boxing for the next generation of American fight fans. You know, I have to take hats off. I appreciate I appreciate Gervonta Davis. While Canelo Alvarez might still be the sport's biggest star, Davis's rise to the top is undeniable, evidenced by this being his 7th consecutive fight on pay-per-view. Martin is eager for this moment, both for his legacy and to make a name for himself in the sport. "I feel like this is one of those moments where all the hard work I put in is paying off," Martin said at his media workout. "This just feels like a life-changing moment, as you know, for even taking a fight. You know, I believe they up by taking this fight." Martin, a self-admitted late starter, walked into a boxing gym at 17, but took the sport seriously at 18, is no stranger to being the underdog. He fought regionally for most of his career before teaming up with trainer Derek James, with whom he gained national exposure. Martin's breakthrough came in 2022 when he won a unanimous decision over then undefeated Mito Rivera in a fight viewed as a stepping stone to becoming a top contender in the lightweight division. "But you know, I do appreciate that, you know, them giving me this opportunity." Though he is the same age as Davis, their paths have been vastly different. Martin started as a regional attraction and clawed his way up, while Davis, a top amateur with tremendous professional potential, captivated audiences early on, becoming the name he is today. "I believe in myself even if the world is against me," said Martin, who enters the fight as a 4.5-to-1 underdog. According to some odds makers, "It's just time for me to show up and show out." Despite a nearly 14-month layoff, Martin expects the best version of Davis, who has a 93% knockout ratio. "So you know, show the world what I'm about. You know, I'm just ready to go out, shock the world, and do what I do what people think I can't do." Martin believes that on fight night, the world will remember his name for this performance. "We all know what Tank brings, but a lot of guys don't know what I bring." Martin said they know a little bit of it, but they don't know the full arsenal. "I thank you very much." Frank will get a chance to hear from both of the fighters a little bit later. "We know Tank is explosive and fast," Martin added. "He's got it all, but on fight night, the world will see that I've got it all too." And in another interview, Frank Martin even took a step further in sending warnings to Gervonta Davis. "Don't point mentally. No, that's the main thing. What do you think about Dan as the opponent? Obviously, we've seen him buy it. We've seen the knockouts. What challenges does he pose for you when you get in there?" Speaking to TMZ Sports, Martin revealed that he thrives on criticism, using it as motivation to fuel his drive and ambition. Frank Martin is gearing up to prove his doubters wrong in the upcoming clash against Tank Davis, and he couldn't be more excited about it, with the WBA lightweight world title fight just around the corner on June 15th at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Martin is ready to shock the world. Martin feels more than prepared to take on one of the best pound-for-pound boxers in the world. "I got a lot of things that the world, a lot of people may not expect that I got," he confidently stated, emphasizing his readiness to step into the ring and deliver a performance that will leave everyone in awe. Despite the skepticism surrounding his chances, Martin remains unfazed. He embraces the doubt and uses it to his advantage. "That stuff is embraced," he said. "Bet with me, win with me. That stuff is one of them things I embrace. I'm eating off it. It's fuel to me. So it is what it is." For Martin, the criticism is nothing but a source of strength and motivation. Do you even put that in your mind, or do you embrace that? Because if nobody's giving your chance to win, you get to shock the world. People can make some money with you that embrace, you know. I say, bear with me, win with me. You know, like that is one of them things like I embrace it. As the fight approaches, Martin is aware that he is not the betting favorite, with Davis heavily favored at around 600. However, he doesn't see this as a disadvantage. In fact, he believes it will only make Tank more alert and focused in the ring. That is one of them things like I embrace it. You know, I'm eating off of it. You know, it's fueling me, so it is what it is. You know, it ain't going to change. You know, I just got to go out there and do the unexpected. Martin is eager to face a well-rounded and balanced opponent, as he knows it will bring out the best in both fighters. In anticipation of the showdown, Martin has a direct message for Davis: I hope I get the best version of you, cause you gon' get the best version of me for sure. Yeah, I mean, everything, you know, that's this moment, you know, don't come by like that for a lot of fighters. So be getting it, and then me being able to change the seat, you know, get in that seat. You know, it's a blessing to be able to be then reinforce this with a post Instagram sending a stern warning to Gervonta Davis, saying, I won't let anyone break me. He is determined to deliver an unexpected and spectacular performance, showcasing his skills and proving that he is a force to be reckoned with in the boxing world. With the stage set and the anticipation building, all eyes will be on Frank Martin as he steps into the ring on June 15th. Hey, you got to see me June 15th, you know, hope I get the best version of you. You're going to get the best one of me for sure. On hearing all these, Davis acted like his normal self and sent Frank Martin a cryptic message on X, formerly Twitter, showing he's absolutely ready for the coast. And expectedly, Frank Martin should be at his very best on the night. The Baltimore champion wrote on X, you say, you're tough now, you have to show me. Truly, it's expected that we see a battle of toughness when both fighters lock horns in the ring, and it's even going to be even tougher when you consider the fact that both fighters have history together. The collision between Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin this weekend won't be the first time the pair have been in the ring together. The lightweight rivals have sparred in the past, but will that play any part when the action is for real on June 15th? You know, it was turned up, and as far man, we was like it was back and forth. You know, Davis, one of the most prominent stars in boxing, is on the hunt for some of the sport's biggest fights, and victory over Martin can get him closer. Battles against Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, and a rematch with Ryan Garcia could happen soon for Tank, and the Baltimore man isn't taking anything from previous spars against Martin. We got to see on June 15th if he's really intimidated. I sparred him before at the Mayweather gym, said Davis when speaking to Teofimo. Nothing really personal, it was just two young guys that were trying to make something out of nothing. Sping was back and forth. You know, I landed some big shots. He landed some good shots too. On Frank Martin was asked about the sparring session as he spent a few minutes chatting with Marcos Vaz of Fight Hub TV following his opening press conference with Gervonta Davis, and discussed his feelings about the promotion and expectations for the fight. He was first asked about what Tank Davis was showing him on his cell phone on stage. During a press conference, he said some nonsense, some sparring that he didn't show me. The clip that he said he was going to show me, and the people in the gym, you know, far as the best shot in the gym, the people in the gym know the best shot in the gym. So he was asked about why Tank was bringing up their past sparring, and he replied, man, it's sparring, we're fighting on June 15th. I don't even want to keep talking about sparring. He was going to show me the video. That's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell for the latest notifications so that you never miss out on videos like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.